Shantae.
Haha! Time for me to become a great art connoisseur. So welcome back, everybody, to the last bonus episode of Let's Play Shantae Half-Genie Hero. The 0SFJ406. That was an oddly long title. Anyway, it's time for me to finally show off what is available in the art gallery. You know, just go view around, have some fun. There's not really anything else I can really show except for full playthroughs that have minor differences, so, you know. I'd rather not do hardcore mode all the way through. But I'm still here, so if you'll excuse me, let's get to where the art gallery is. Because that's more or less my goal here. I'm not going to save because that would eat up my time. Make it look worse. But yeah. It's time for us to show what the art gallery has to offer. I'm only doing this file, not my file from the LP, because, as I told you, I don't have all the endings on that one. This one I do have the endings, though. So I don't need to worry about it. If they deleted them, that would be so upsetting to me. I'd be like, so I have to complete the game again to unlock all the ones they deleted because of the update. That would have been annoying. But whatever. It's time for you to see what goes on in the art gallery. Whatever it is. And apparently the Squid Parrot has fan art. Oh boy. This is, at least it's not fanfic. So let's go in order to show you all the doors. So let's see. You have your main ending here. You get this bonus art for just beating the game. You get this one. You get this one for getting 100% through the game. So you get both these at once. You can even get 3 at once if you go for the 100% speedrun ending, which you just have to get all the items in the game and in under 4 hours, which isn't all that hard with the Shantae Hero mode. Which, yep, that was my computer background for a while, by the way. We got that image for free as backers. And, well, as a tradition, the fan servicey ending for this game, for getting the main speedrun, beating the game in under 2 hours. Shantae Hero Mode will make that easy, but, well, there are other ways. But yep, it's very fan servicey, as would be expected. The rest of what we go through are just, you know, character designs, which, well, as you might have seen in the credits, NT Creates carried over their illustration work from Shantae the Pirate's Curse to use it here. And there's even concept art from Way Forward as well. I remember seeing some of this back in their development stages. Look how expansive some of the backgrounds are going to be. Oh, it looks like this concept art Way Forward might have done it and get in the game. Neat. But yeah, there's a lot of art to enjoy. You get to the end of a room and yeah, you can just do that. Press up to go in each room, by the way. And we have stage arts here. It really looks nice. Bet you have to go up to each picture to look at them, though. Oh, look at these samples of backgrounds and environments. Yeah, if I didn't mention it, I'll say it again. If you can't tell, of course, it's been a popular style lately with games like these indie games, where a lot of designers have tried to go for, instead of doing, you know, like typical sprite work or some cheap-looking stuff, some have gone to drawing. You know, back to the Rayman Origins style. That was extremely popular when that came out. Rayman Origins and Legends were both very good, and the drawings look beautiful. Like, they computer animate a lot of it, but they still just draw pretty much every sketch from scratch. So, yeah. All of it still has to be done either via computer drawing or hand drawing. Probably not hand drawing. That's a little taxing if I had to guess. So, yeah. They do have to put a lot of work into, you know, getting all the artwork into the game, making everything look hand-drawn and beautiful. Character animations, all the other objects in the environment, getting them to animate smoothly. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I mean, of course, there are probably some effects that were... Actually, for this game, there might not have been any effects that were added in to look realistic. Even the fire and the smoke and all that was probably all done as drawings. I mean, they're simple enough, but, you know. Oh, the Twitch and Vinegar ships in comparison to Shantae's size. Oh, that one's really big. Huh. What's up with the interior of that chest? I don't know. But yep, you get to see a lot of the concept art they had for... I mean, I'm no game designer, but I know you got to concept art for pretty much anything. They have a lot of varied designs for a lot of things. Like a lot of the ones that the Kickstarters themselves got to pitch in on were, you know, enemies designs. So, you know, they actually got to contribute to seeing how the enemies would look in the game. Whatever one they preferred, well, the fans voted for it, and well, WayForward decided to go with the design. Oh, look, they even got all the dance moves from the original Shantae in here in drawing form. Maybe they had a plan for bringing the complex dance system back. Ugh. I'm glad they simplified it. Hey, look at all these Shantae animations, though. See, it just goes to show some of the sprite work they had, or some of the work they had in drawing a lot of the Shantae poses you see in the game. It's pretty neat. I must say, though, Shantae really is adorable. And Risky is pretty badass, if not a little bodacious. What am I trying to say? She got that booty, though. Yeah, but, you know, the character design for this series is actually really good, I gotta say. You know, it looks simple, but, you know, it has an appeal to it. At least if you ask me. Same way some people might have an appeal for some character designs like Bowser or Sonic. Good character designs go a long way. See, here are some alternate designs for some of the characters, so you can see. And a few things planned out for, you know. Anyway, yeah, but here are some of the alternate designs for these. Oh, and there's a lot of risky wow. Ride-Top's costumes, the different colorings for, the crab. And different modes as well. They got a lot. Okay, so you see that set of costume in the upper right over there? Those three? That is the Kickstarter costume you would get. So basically you just get a blue outfit. That would be the outfit you'd get for Kickstarting the game. When I played this, I didn't have the code yet, so yeah. I'll have to put that in, and well, maybe I could use it for the hard mode run I might do in the future. I don't know. You have her pajama mode, her regular skin, and they have a swimsuit skin as well. I think higher up backers might have gotten that one. But yeah, I don't have that one. Damn shame. Would love to go playing around the game in a swimsuit. That's fine. And now you got Shantae in the environment with, you know, all the other details thrown in. Full environmental work, like, damn. All the work they had to put in the environment and being able to have drawings cut over each other. It's a lot of layers. I may not be a game designer, but I know art, because my brothers are artists, in a sense. Drawing a lot of crap like this can take a long time. In fact, I know an animator as well. One of my buddies from high school is a pretty good animator, so yeah, I know a good bit about it. By the way, yeah, there's a lot of nice, interesting artwork to go through here. I'm glad to, you know, be able to appreciate it and show it all for you guys as well, because, you know, good stuff. Oh, God. Who broke the slide? That's horrible. Why would you do that? It's so mean. Night 6. Oh, night version 1. Okay. Wow. Oh, the squares, there's a circle. Oh, that's why you run around in a circle. Invincibility! I need to protect myself from this artwork. Oh, man, look at this other concept art. Oh, yeah. There's also plans for, I think one of the last Kickstarter goals was, they would allow to have, fully, like, animated cutscenes, along with, like, full-out voice acting for, like, all the characters as well. But, well, they only got a few. I mean, of course they had to keep Shantae's voice actress, because if they got Christina V for Half-Genie Hero, why not keep her for freaking, I mean, Pirate's Curse, why not keep her for this game? Oh, look, there's even an unplanned enemy in the game. A lot of simple sketches, but, well, oh. Longer legs, yeah. She is a bird lady, so I guess Sky would need to have long legs. Man, look at all these character designs. Oh, I really do enjoy Shantae's character design. She's just very adorable and easy to look at, and she kind of does give off a badass vibe when she, you know, gets serious. It works out really well. Maybe I'm a bit of a fanboy for it. Maybe it's a secret dark pervy side in me. I don't know. I just think she's cute, and it works really well. I really do love her design. It works. You get the genie vibe from her, but you can't see her just being like some damsel. We have enough of those as it is. Everything just works. I need to think of something else to talk about. I guess I talk about my future things for like the Shantae series again. I mean, WayForward's been very good at the 2D platforming environment and Metroidvania style like the previous Shantae games, so you know, 2D platformers are very much their thing. And they're very good at that. They also have some dungeon crawlers with like, you know, some like Adventure Time plug-in games, all those. they have a lot of room to grow. And you know, if they wanted to start with Shantae, like, I'm curious to see what they would do if they turned Shantae into a 3D action platformer or something like that. I mean, Metroid Prime managed to make it work, and oh man, it was gangbusters. It was great. But to say that this series could succeed in the same way, it's not as easy as I would hope. But either way, it would be nice if they gave it an even bigger twist. Like, going into 3D could be pretty crazy, although they'd have to... they'd have to pace the action well and still manage to, you know, make it fun. Which, you know, I guess is harder now I'm thinking about it. It definitely could be quite difficult to nail that properly. Oh, wow, they even have a size comparison thing for the concept art for Wilbur plowing through this freaking tower. Yikes. Oh, wow, look at all those mermaid colors. My God. So, yeah. I mean, while the platformer twist is nice, I would kind of hope that this could go back to a Metroidvania formula, because having it be stage-based, having to go back and forth between them could be a little awkward at times. A little bit. Especially when you have to jump to a certain section to get something. Like, having a world with a teleport system, that's what made Risky's Revenge work pretty well. And while the worlds were small enough in Pirate's Curse where warping wasn't really essential, it could have been useful in some spots, but you could get around an entire world in 3 or 5 minutes, so it really wasn't that bad. Well, now it's time to go over the fan art. So, you get to see the artwork, what fans have decided to draw, and the name of the people that did them. I forget what the backer limit was for this. It might have been like $40, $50, something like that, to be able to hit this limit. Oh yeah, and the other thing I couldn't show was, there was another backer goal that I didn't mention. There's a Tinkerbat DLC costume. Basically, you can play as a Tinkerbat. It's not as useful as it is in the original Shantae, but it has its uses, and it's pretty fun. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play it, but yeah, that exists for those that hit like over $50 or backer goals, I believe. I wish I could have had it or showed it off, but you know what? The game itself is solid. You know, giving backers exclusive content. We're giving them you know, I kind of wish they'd maybe, like, you know, make it, like, DLC available for people at some point. Like, wouldn't that be fair? To make it available for people, they have to at least pay for it. Like, somebody's $2 for the Tinkerbat costume. DLC, it's not bad. I think that would work. But, well, some backers need to just prove their worth and show the exclusive content they have. Which I can be behind that. If you really showed your worth to help preserve a game that otherwise might not have been made without your help, you want to feel proud of it. Having exclusive content for that reason is very helpful. And while this artwork just shows some of the passion some fans have, being able to do artwork for the game is, you know, it's a pride to have your work immortalized, even if it isn't just a video game. I understand, even if I'm not an artist. And yeah, you got to see a lot of different art styles, too. And some may not have been crazy. Kind of looks like a dude, that one. Oh, God. But yeah, there's a lot of fun to go around. Wow, that one actually looks really good. Somebody saw some realistic art style. Huh! The Pirate Master. Cool, you get to see him in this game. He's putting on his face. There's a lot of artwork in these rooms, by the way, so these rooms take a while to get through. There's a lot. Nice to show the fans' depictions of some of the events. Ah, the Tinker Tub. Well, that looks frightening. Is there anything else I could say? I mean, is the first Shantae game still considered part of a Capcom as well? Because it was originally, you know, published by Capcom? Or is that purely the way forward now, since they can publish their own stuff now? I don't know. I have to look into that, because I don't honestly know. Man, there's a lot of Pirate's Curse artwork. I will say that again. Oh, I guess I could talk about my Shantae game rankings. Why not? Since all we're doing is going over artwork. What the hell? Are they all trying to dance? Who is that vampire? Who is that? I don't know. Either way, oh god, I can't really look at that for long. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my rankings of Shantae games, I put this as barely second. like I've said numerous times already, ooh, that looks neat. Its gameplay style is a lot different from the other ones, making it stick out and be unique. However, some inconsistent gameplay from it makes it a little harder to, you know, recommend compared to the others in the series, or at least the second and third game, of course. I still find this to be better than the first Shantae game, of course. Mainly because, well, the first Shantae game had a lot of limitations because it was a Game Boy Color title. A late one at that. It was still very good, but again, it's one of those things, just when I say it's the worst of the series, it just shows the quality of the series at hand. Like, the original one on Game Boy is still a good game, but the other ones just managed to be better. Because the combat, they really made strides on to improve in the, oh god, what the hell? Anyway, they made a lot of improvements once they got to Risky's Revenge. And Pirate's Curse, they pretty much perfected it. They didn't really change it much for this game. Although the pirate weapons added a lot of depth that made Pirate's Curse stand out a lot. Still, I like this more than Risky's Revenge. Mostly because Risky's Revenge feels like small in comparison. I mean, yeah, it was a DSiWare title originally, I know. It was meant to be small originally. It certainly was. Oh, Risky, you! Don't do that. God damn. It's a bitch sneaking in any time. Put her in another shower. Crap her in another bathtub or something, why don't you? But yeah, Risky's Revenge felt kind of short. There was very few dungeons. Like, all the other games had like 4 or 5 dungeons. The Risky's Revenge had 2. I mean, technically 3. And pretty much all it was on the way to Risky and frickin' Risky's Revenge was just a big mermaid segment, which was really easy to get through, and then like one treacherous dark room. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And that's about it. Like, there could have been more done with that. There felt like there wasn't as much in Risky's Revenge as the other games. Like, the original Shantae, I would say has the most content. Then again, I could just be saying that because I don't know my way around it. Then yeah, that was the only one that had a full-out cohesive world. Risky's Revenge kind of did, but it was like in a weird, like, grid formation, kind of. And the map they had for the game was not that helpful. They perfected the map stuff with, Pirate's Curse. That worked really well. Then again, you needed those maps for dungeons. Which, speaking of which, I just realized in my mind, this game did not have dungeons. Pretty much every segment of the game was a dungeon of some sort. The platforming segments, anyway. So yeah, it's just more running around to get to the end. It felt more like a regular platform rather than something you're exploring. Again, it's more of a genre difference this game took for. I could still put it above Risky's Revenge. I felt like the game overall was more fun, and I definitely enjoyed a lot out of it. The only thing is, well, Pirate's Curse just had a lot going for it. That's multiple Shantae! I know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to go over I can think of. What the hell? I guess maybe people just did portraits of their families or whatever. Maybe. Some people decided to do artwork representing themselves just to show they're a backer. But that's fine. I can respect that. I was hoping for more Shantae artwork, but, you know, people like to just show off that they're proud of their contribution to the game. Again. Oh, God. 3D CGI. Oh, Jesus. That's a weird one. Let me think. Oh, God, that's an odd one, too. Yeah. I still say Shantae Pirate's Curse is still the best of the series, because, you know, it hit the best balance of, you know, getting around a place quickly, go through Metroidvania-style gameplay. The dungeon design was pretty good. And short. It had the shortest dungeons, but, you know, it still made them work very well. The dungeons felt very good in the Pirate's Curse. And, you know, the game is the most different because it didn't have the transformations. It has the pirate gear instead. But, you know, they made it work out really well. Felt more like a Metroid game in that aspect. But you know what? It actually benefited from that, in my opinion. Transformations changed the game a lot. I really loved it. I just wonder. Well, I haven't played the risky mode yet, but I can imagine this will be similar to that. I don't know if I'll like it as much as this playthrough, though. Hard to say. But either way, Oh god, she throw her head? Oh yeah, there is another gameplay modes I haven't even gone over or seen anything about yet. There's supposed to be another sidekick mode. Basically, there's a Shantae mode, the risky mode, there's the third mode where you get to be the other three. Roddy, Sky, and Volo. Kind of like what they're doing on the side, I guess. That's like a whole nother playthrough as well. I'm wondering what that's going to be like, because I'm very interested to see. But until then, ooh, that sprite artwork is pretty badass. I like that. I guess I won't know for a while, unfortunately. But, man, the series still has a lot it can build on. It's definitely WayForward's pride and joy, if you ask me, because, well, nothing else has been as consistently good as this. Mighty Switch Force, you can only do so much with that, but that's been pretty good. And, well, pretty much to do a lot of licensed games. Age 24. Oh, God. Ooh, that's a pretty decent Harpy design, actually. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what else they can do with this series. I really back WayForward as a developer as a whole. Ooh. Nice gathering. Well, I kind of wish it could have had a Nega Shantae battle again. I will say, though, that might be my favorite boss fight of the entire series, the Nega Shantae fight in Risky's Revenge. Tough to say. Between them, the two Risky fights in this game and the original, it's tough to say. There have been some good boss fights, but a lot of them happen to be lackluster. What was the best one in Pirate's Curse? That's the one thing that didn't have, a great boss fight. I mean, the Pirate Master one was good, but his giant form was eh. I guess the final bosses in their games were pretty good fights. The rest of them felt lackluster in comparison. But either way, it's all the artwork. So, after that grueling 20-minute exploration of art, or was it less than that? I don't remember. Either way, that was a lot to go over. I had fun. So yeah, there's always a lot to enjoy in this game. Did I max out all my items? Not the roast. Yeah, why do I care? That way you can quit. So this is the way to go back to the menu, whatever. I don't need to save. All I did was look at artwork. So yeah, then you got to see the hearts and souls of those that pledged money and actually worked for the game as well. Good stuff. You know, this might be my favorite indie game of the Indie-thon I did. I do have a love for Power P, but that's more of a nostalgia boner than anything else. And while Yooka-Laylee was good, it definitely had some lack of appeal in some areas. And that's still going, so I did enjoy both the games I kickstarted, and I also kickstarted another one that's be coming out pretty soon, Indivisible. You know, the game by the Skullgirls creators. I have that coming as well. I think I had it switched to get to the Switch version, because portability, yes, awesome. But you know, a lot of the kickstarted games, the first one to hit major success, of course, was Shovel Knight, but, well, a lot of the others have been hit or miss. Of course, Mighty Number 9 being the worst example. Because that one became a completely different, cheaper product from what was promised and disappointed so many people. Man, this game decided to be a different direction of the series as a whole, but really gave what the fans wanted. You know? I feel like it's another one of those games that fulfilled its promises and made a strong indie game. At least for the platforming end. I don't know much about, like, you know, the FTL game. Was No Man's Sky kickstarted? No, I don't think so. I think that was just worked on really hard by a few people, and, well, that became whatever. But yeah, the dedication small developers can have can craft some games that rival those that AAA developers strive for. That's another reason why I did this whole marathon, just to show that, well, you don't have to be one of the major game developers to create a great game that can be memorable to a lot of people. Even single-handed developers, like the one who did a lot of work for Sonic Mania. That's an example of game design being done well, even by just a single person. If your heart and soul poured into it, you can make a great game that a lot of people would want to play. So yeah, if you're a game designer, just take it to heart. Starting from something small, if you can craft it into something beautiful that people want to play, that's a successful dream to go for. I think it's enough rambling for now. So, I've got to go over pretty much my whole rant. So yeah, the Indie-thon will be continuing its stride, because Yooka-Laylee is, that's getting close to the end. If I remember, I think I'm heading to Galaxy in that one soon, if I'm not there already. I think I'm heading to it. But yeah, that one's heading near its end. Power Pete still has, a little bit to go. That one's practically done, but I still have some stuff to show off in that. But this is done. So, the only thing left to talk about, I have one more marathon for this year. At least one I could plan, anyway. And, well, it's a freaking marathon I'm dying to get into. Diving in for. Huh. Neat. Anyway, I may as well talk about it. It's, my first marathon celebrated my favorite video game franchise, Mario. The second one showed some love for the indie developers and show not all AAA games are what need to be, you know, the big games for people. So little games have a lot of heart. Oh yeah, the main menu goes to the Dance with the Danger as well after a while. Forgot about that. And my last marathon, I have gaming in a lot of aspects. And you guys know I'm a big Nintendo fan, of course. So I figured, maybe I should marathon dedicated to my favorite gaming console of all time. That'll be the one I grew up with the most. The Nintendo 64. So yeah, there's going to be a Nintendo 64 marathon coming up. And well, the first game has to be starting up for this Tuesday-Thursday cycle. If you want to know what game it is, I won't tell you. You'll have to tune in next Tuesday to find out, but I'll say this much. It's a very, very coveted game. A game that, well, yeah, a lot of people adore. For once, I'm going to go after a lot of popular games as well. So, yeah. We got a big game coming up. Multiple, in fact. So, yeah. A lot of big popular games for the N64 are coming up. And I'm going to enjoy the hell out of them. So, I hope you all look forward to it, because the Nintendo 64 is still my favorite gaming console of all time. I had fun with my GameCube, of course. Even my PS1. I would do more games for that, but I don't know where my PS1 is. That and, well, my games are missing. Believe me, I would have done the Crash or Spyro series if I could find my PS1, but no. And, well, I don't feel like buying a PS2 or PS3 because my friends have them as well. And I don't want to get a PS4 for reasons I've mentioned numerous times. I hate Sony. They're scumbag principles. You made the games, but you will never earn my respect. Dicks. Then again, Nintendo's kind of been going on a downward spiral, but their games still appeal to me, so I guess I'm still in their boat. But anyway, yeah. Nintendo 64 Marathon will be coming up. I hope you all look forward to it, because, oh, I know I am. I don't even want to give you a preview, because I just want to leave you guys suspense, but I'll just say this. It's a game that a lot of people adore, or have adored in the past. I'll give you one little hint on the one coming up this cycle. The game that'll be starting up next Tuesday is a game that was, for a good time, considered the greatest game of all time. Yep, that game is coming up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll find out then. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out my channel, the co-op channel, The Lazy Dreamers. And, well, enjoy yourselves a lovely day. And if you want to do Let's Play stuff for a living, well, just hope you have a backup plan. This is my backup plan. But I don't have to go into that. Alright, have a great day, everybody.